At some point in your life, you're gonna get embarrassed by something. You may not know, like, just how embarrassing it is right away, either. Or it could be something that is super embarrassing and you're gonna remember it for the rest of your life. But, there's no avoiding it. You gotta live with it now. It happened. I wanted to tell a story about when I was a freshman in high school. There was this girl in my class who I really had a crush on, and one day I decided, you know what? Today's that day. I am going to ask her out. I'm going to tell her I like her, you know? But I was pressured into doing it, so I didn't prep, which you don't really need to. You just go for it. Anyway, I had not prepared for it at all, and when I did it, it was very embarrassing. I was a mess. I didn't have any confidence. It was awful. I got friend zoned on the spot, like almost immediately. Like I hated every minute of that. But it made me remember that feeling afterwards. Like she didn't even really, how do you call it? Not cared is not the right wording. I would say it wasn't something that she remembered about me. Is like the important takeaway from that. It's not something that I'm remembered for. And it was like a pretty big moment for me because that was like one of the biggest high school embarrassments of my life. It was awful. And I just got out of high school. So I remembered that all the way up until now, which has been 5 years. Almost 5 years. Anyway, the important takeaway that I got from that was that in life there's embarrassments that you are always gonna get embarrassed by something, whether it's a big embarrassment, a small embarrassment, something you're not even sure was an embarrassment until a couple years later and you remember it and you're like, oh gosh, ooh, yeah, that was pretty cringe of me. That was not good. Not a fun experience, was it? Anyway, the important takeaway is that you will always face embarrassment. And remember that no one actually cares. I mean, there might be some haters who want to bully you for an embarrassing moment, but that's on them. That's their character showing, not yours. What is important to take away from that embarrassment is that you are you and you can control that. I heard a story from somebody who they had a similar experience where they had started a presentation for the first time, but they were super messy with the presentation. They couldn't speak properly, which is something that I have too. I can't speak properly because my brain is all over the place. I'm scatterbrained. They, they're all over the place. They, just weren't very good at speaking, which I guess this is an example because I remember that. But I remember his embarrassment because now he is so good at speaking, it's like a completely different person. But his ability to now speak so well reminds me of that time when he wasn't able to speak so well, which speaks volumes already to who he is as a person. In 3 years, he grew so absolutely much in the ability to speak, his ability to write, his ability to prepare for an essay or a paper that he's supposed to be writing, which he didn't prepare for up until a week before it was due when it was assigned 3 months prior. But that's okay. That's between him, his parents, his grades, and his teachers. I mean, rip that guy. But no one actually cares about your failures. You're not gonna be, how do you call it? You're not gonna be ridiculed for a minor embarrassment or even a major embarrassment, like getting sent to the front of the classroom to sing a song. And yes, that has happened in my class. It has happened a few times actually. It's no one's gonna remember that for who you are if you don't let them. Just say you are embarrassed by something like you weren't able to write so well. And then by the end of your high school, like, time, you're the best writer in your class. You write for story writers. You write for all sorts of people, like press. You're one of the best writers in the whole school. I mean, soon I'll be going to Italy, but before then I have to write an essay. This is going to be a pretty long essay because it's going to be for a presentation on something theological. I don't know what yet, but I'm getting there. So I have to come up with an idea to come up, and like to write with, and I don't even know what to start with. I don't know where to go with it. But honestly, that's okay, because whether I get it done well or I just give the bare minimum and I still pass the class, no one's ever failed that essay before, so I doubt I'll be the first. I'm pretty good at writing, I think. I haven't written any script for this. This is completely just off the top of my head, one-to-one with everyone who's listening. Like a little peek into who I am and my current ability to speak off the top of my head, But, don't let people control you based off of a slight embarrassment that happened 7 years ago, man. If you're out of high school by now, you're an adult, but you keep remembering something that happened during your high school career, no one's gonna remember that. No one's gonna care. No one will remember what you did in elementary school if you are in high school now and you're listening to this. No one's gonna really care. They may joke about it. They may joke about it, but no one actually wants to, derive you and your character based off of like a minor embarrassment in middle school or elementary school or anywhere else, Like no one wants to, think about that. That's like it's a one-time funny thing and then it's gone. Okay, it's done with, But it's really if you have something that's embarrassing to you, just think about it for a moment. And then think, how can I improve there? If that was so embarrassing to me, how can I improve there? Or if it's just something you did by accident, the way I talk, I say a lot of things on accident. This is why I say I should speak Japanese over English, because I can't speak English very well, and it's my primary language. Now I'm ranting. This is a perfect example of how scatterbrained I am, But, I hope by making this that I can help other people, because it's never good to just weigh yourself down with an embarrassment that happened so long ago. No one cares. It's fine. You're good. Just people have forgotten about it, and even if they haven't, they don't care about it. It's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does stupid stuff sometimes, Like drinking. Don't drink. Bad. Big bad. No, bad. You don't get anything from it. It's not healthy. It's not fun. And if you do something while you're drunk and it's embarrassing to you later in your future, it doesn't matter, because that's not you. Don't let that be you. Have a good day. Enjoy whatever time it is. Have a good one. Bye-bye.